Okay. Here's probably one of my favorite parts of the show, which we just started 5 minutes ago. So our weekly top five.
Oh yes.
All right, old money. Explain to the people what the weekly top five is.
This is just what's going on in the week, and we go through, we look at the current events that are happening in this world, our world, and also your world.
Yeah,
And we see it and we're like, yo, these people are making moves, and we like that.
exactly.
So we write them down and we speak about them.
Yeah, there's five
There's 5 of them.
in no particular order. It's just like five. So first off,
Is Toro Imoy. He just released a new mixtape called the Samantha Mixtape. It's pretty dope. You should all look it up.
who's Samantha though?
Dude, who is Samantha? The world may never know, but he probably told someone.
Is it
We
not
should-
in any of his songs?
I don't know. We should find out.
It's his wife.
Dude, it's his wife.
Is he married?
Sure.
I bet he's got a bunch of kids. And,
He has like 17 kids.
yep,
Yeah.
whole family.
One of
I
those.
think his name's Chad.
His wife's name's Chad.
No,
Samantha.
His name is Toro Imoy.
No, but like his real name, dude.
His real name is
His
like,
government name?
Yeah, it's his government name.
yeah, his government name.
Lucas,
Alright. Wait, have you
why
heard
are
this?
you here?
Yeah, I'm just using your ignorance. So I can steal-
Wait, you're using my internet
Yeah.
to steal books from Russia.
I mean, probably not from Russia, but yeah, probably from probably some crusty kid that was pissed that he had to pay $1 million for this.
And
Yeah.
how's that going for you?
So far, I haven't found any. I'm still fishing. But,
Good.
You know, I'm
Good.
gonna get in trouble for this. Like,
I'm probably gonna be in trouble for this.
first
Hey.
of all, wait, can we go back? Can you guys explain your names? Like, how'd you guys get
Who?
Oh yeah, we should explain why we call ourselves what we do.
like old money?
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't even know.
Old money.
I was listening to Childish Gambino one day, and it was Real Estate by Childish Gambino, and they were talking about old money. I was like, that sounds dope. And then I was like, I'm gonna do that as a thing. That's literally the entire thought
And it's
process.
spelled old period and then a dollar sign.
Really?
Because I keep it classy,
And
and
that
I.
from Kesha? Doesn't she have a dollar sign?
Yeah, Kesha's actually like my inspiration for everything I do in life. She's the daily top 5. All 5 of them is just Kesha.
She's so gross. I'm sorry. I can't even.
you know who else is gross though?
Oh,
Miley Cyrus.
right. So
Alright.
we're getting a little
Oh,
off
wait.
track here.
Oh yeah, okay. I call myself two scoops for 2 reasons.
Tell us those reasons. 2
One,
scoops.
because
One
it
scoop and
sounds
then another
super
scoop.
sick, right?
Okay.
2, I was talking to one of my friends. He's long gone and graduated. He lives in Cali now.
What's his name?
Shout out to Jarrell.
I don't know him.
Jarrell Jones.
No way back. Me and Jarrell.
Lucas knows him.
Yeah.
Good.
But, we were talking about something, I feel like, and then he said something about 2 scoops. And then I was like, I should change my Twitter name to that. And he was like, that should just be your actual name, too. And
Is
then,
it actually your Twitter name?
well, okay, my Twitter handle is @yourboy_Johnny. You can follow me whenever you want. And the
Jesus.
name that you could, I don't even know what that name is called, but that's called 2 scoops. So when you search me, you
Your
just
handle or your fucking.
the name part. Like when you search and when you go to the Twitter search bar, you can just put in 2 scoops and my account will pop up.
Yeah, my Twitter username is patches_Swayze. With the Twitter name Casual Dad.
Casual dad. You're a casual dad.
Yeah.
Okay, because that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Why?
Okay, so I was on Twitter a couple days ago, and I just saw a really weird tweet from Casual Dad, and I thought it was from there's that Twitter account. It's like Total Dad Move,
Yeah.
and it just says what you said kind of could fit with that.
What was
account.
it? Pull it up.
I don't remember.
Pull it up.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
All right, well,
Let the youths know.
while Lucas finds that, we're gonna move on to the second thing on our top 5.
What else? What's next?
We have Kanye 2020, probably the biggest thing that happened last weekend,
Probably the biggest thing that's happened this century, to be honest.
this century. Yeah, he won some award at the VMAs last night,
Yeah.
and after standing saying nothing for 30 minutes on the stage with his trophy in his hand, he went on a big speech about teaching the youths, bro.
which is what we're doing, which just makes it more relevant, you know?
Yeah, it all comes full circle. And then at the end, he goes, "I'm running for president in 2020," and drops the mic and leaves.
Which is just casual as fuck and amazing,
Yeah,
and I'm into it.
But do you guys think you guys honestly want him to like run our government?
Absolutely.
Like, okay, for 4 years, you want him
He's
to talk to like.
he said he was gonna give
Vladimir Putin.
he said he was gonna give everyone Yeezys if he won. So
What does that mean? What does getting an easy mean?
Yeezy, his
Oh,
shoes.
His
Yeezy?
shoes.
Oh.
He said he was gonna give everyone Yeezys if he won, and I want them, so I'm gonna vote.
Wait, what do his shoes look like? Here, I'll Google it.
Expensive shoes.
Yeah, they're
Dude, I'm wearing
expensive
sandals right now.
Adidas.
Literally-
I can't even talk.
The most expensive Adidas I'll ever try to buy.
Just go on Google and Google expensive shoes, and it'll probably be the
I
first
just
one.
looked up
there.
Yeezy, so here we go. This might be weird.
All right, number 3 on our top 5. While Lucas checks out the Yeezys.
Lupe Fiasco dropped a mixtape. It's called Fahrenheit. It's also very dope. You should check that out.
See, I'm not a big Lupe fan.
Oh, tell us why.
I'll listen to his stuff.
Tell us why.
I just never.
Tell G why.
Okay.
She wants to know
first
why.
First things first. I grew up in Atlanta, right? So
And you still don't.
I
okay,
I
never mind.
didn't, all I really listened to down there is a lot of.
Country?
There was a lot of country that was played.
Ooh.
It's either country, but I hate country.
There we go.
Metalcore music?
Did you find that tweet yet?
Oh, yeah. You talk about fishing or like baiting a hook? Here, I'll read it. You said, smart fish bite hooks to see how the bait tastes. So you talk about fishing.
That was a
and it's
rap
like
lyric.
Is that really?
That was a rap lyric.
Because I thought that was like the dad
A dad.
account.
That's a total
Is it-
dad thing to say,
It talks
though.
about like fishing.
It's a
like,
very dad
baiting
thing to say.
hooks and
Yeah.
Stuff, so I thought it was a dad.
So
Yeah.
I'm just out here casually being a dad. It's fine.
Casual dad. But anyways, I just never I've never gotten into Lupe. But then moving up here in the Midwest, and I'm being exposed to the whole Chicago music scene and Milwaukee music scene, the Midwest music scene, which is basically just Chicago music.
Milwaukee's cool.
But I
Yeah,
love Milwaukee
Milwaukee's dope.
because I live there now. But
Wait, you do?
yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
what you think I lived?
I don't know. You just kind of appeared
Maybe
out.
you commute from Chicago every day.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Maybe you commute from Atlanta.
Anyways, what's next on our list? Oh, yes. I added this to the top 5. I have to let the people know. Freshman. It's the first, today was the first day of school.
Yeah. They don't know what they're doing.
They have no idea.
That's why we're doing this. We gotta educate the youths.
Yes. I mean, today I had a little scenario happen.
How did it go? What was it? What happened?
There was a little schedule mishap, and I went to the wrong room. Right? Freshman move right there. Freshman move right there. I went to the wrong class. But anyways, I knew it was the wrong class, but I went in anyway. When I sat down, it was full of freshmen, by the way. I sat down, and I turned to the kid next to me. I was like, hey, what class is this? He goes, I don't even know, dude. I'm like,
What?
I'm like, wait, I'm like, oh, how do you not know? He's like, I don't know. It's some programming class, I think. I'm a
thinks.
I'm a computer science major, so I knew I was going into a programming class, but I knew this wasn't it because I'm a senior now, and pretty much all my classes I know everybody because we all take the same classes at this point. And no one that I knew was in this room, so I knew it was the wrong one, but I just wanted to make sure. But the kid next to me had no idea what the class was. The people around me didn't know what the class was. They were all trying to figure out what class I was supposed to be in. They're trying to help me out, right? They have no idea what they're in, but they're trying to get me to the right place. And then the professor announced it was like the intro to computer science or class or whatever that I took 4 years ago. I'm like, I'm outie. And I bounced with the quickness and found my class. But that was my interaction with the freshman. Sitting in a class completely clueless. has no idea what he's getting into.
Freshmen are just so
They're so innocent.
yeah.
They have zero idea what they're walking into.
Lucas, tell us about your interaction with the freshmen.
Yeah, so the night that they all moved in, all the youths came to the keg. I had a group of, I was walking back to my apartment, and I had a group of about 6 freshman girls come up to me and go, "Excuse me, sir, where's the nearest party?" Like, first of all, I'm not that much older than you, so I don't know why you're calling me sir. Number 2, like, you probably shouldn't be asking a stranger where a party is. That's a bad idea. Like, that's like, if you want to get murdered, like,
Do you
know?
want to get taken? Do you want to get taken Eastern European style?
Also, I'm Greek too, so like, you're like asking for it. I will taken you. That's, you can use that as a verb. I don't take people. I promise. I'm done.
Lucas, why did we invite you here?
I feel like
By the way-
I feel like you invited yourself here.
I just needed to use your Wi-Fi, and I wanted to hang out. I didn't know this was going down. That you guys were filming this.
I told you.
I know you told me, but I didn't know it was like today. You know, I didn't know it was like this Monday. Like, I don't know.
You're like our first guest.
Wow.
Our first guest,
Yeah.
everyone.
Woo. I feel so honored. Feel so honored.
Enter
Can I get, like, a
applause.
medal or, like, a
Enter
plaque?
applause sound effect here. Golf clap. 5.
God, Claire's gonna
My
hate us for this.
my personal favorite, the McGangbang. All right, so the reason why is because we just came from a barbecue, and there was burgers there, of course, but then there was also chicken. What do?
What did you do?
I took a bun, I opened it, then I put a burger, beef patty on, then I put a chicken patty, then I put another burger on top of that thing, put some ketchup on top of the 2 burger patties, right? And then I put another bun, and boom, I ate that thing, and it was so good. Like, the flavors mesh very well, the chicken and the beef, and, you know, it wasn't even a real McGangbang, because it's like, I think what you're really supposed to do is go to McDonald's first and get a McDonald's
Yeah.
cheeseburger and then 2 McDonald's McChickens. I think you put the McDonald's cheeseburger in between the McChickens. I think that's how you make it. Or it's the other way around with 2 burgers and 1 chicken. I have zero idea. But that's what I had, like, right before doing this. I'm about to sleep like a baby tonight. You know?
So wait, hypothetically, if you go to like Wendy's and like do the same thing, is it still like, is it just called a gangbang then? Like, not the Mick part in front of it?
I feel like I don't even think Wendy's is cool enough to have something like that.
What if you take like a Frosty and put that in the middle? Like,
See,
what is that? Isn't that what they're known for? I've actually never been there before.
You never been to Wendy's?
Never been to Wendy's.
Wait, really?
No, seriously. Or like, I've never been to like A&W,
I had A&W
Or, like,
this weekend.
Red Robin. Like, what is that shit? I've
Red
never
Robin,
been there.
Red Robin has probably some of the juiciest burger patties.
I don't like that word.
Juicy.
No, you don't say it.
There was so much juice coming from that patty.
Okay, alright.
John, I think you're cut off now.
All right, that's our weekly top 5. That was 5 things.
Yeah.
Toro Imoy's mixtape, Kanye, you know, his presidential bid, Lupe's mixtape, Freshman, shout out to them, and McGangbangs.
Yeah.
So next we're gonna talk about our weekly playlist that we have, and Old Mike's gonna shout out his first.
All right. So first on my list is a song from Toro Imoy's mixtape called "Too Late," featuring Cool AD, and also Surf, I think, was on that song as well. Next on the list is "We Rare." I don't think John appreciates this song, but I do.
Anything that comes off of that Lil B Chance mixtape thing that they just dropped,
is fire.
I just can't take serious.
It's not meant to be taken seriously, John.
So I'm not in the wrong then.
You have to just enjoy it.
I enjoy the first song. I forgot what that was called.
Okay, moving forward.
Great beat. The beats on there though are good.
It's all good.
Why would Chance the Rapper waste his time doing something like that though?
Because he was having fun. Let the man have fun.
With Lil B though?
Why not?
Why can't you just have fun with like a better rapper?
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Like really.
So moving on. So We Rare by.
Let's keep moving. Shout out to the.
There we go.
pod.
Shout out to like our name. We Rare by Chance and Lil B. Pyramid off Lupe Fiasco's new tape.
Okay.
100 Grandkids by Mac Miller. It's
That's a
one
good
of,
song.
One
I
of his
like.
new singles.
I like that song.
it's
I like
really
the
good.
second half of
Yeah.
that song.
It's really good. You should check it out.
The video is kind of funny.
Quest Power by Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Why Can't I Cry Money by Father.
Nice.
Uh,
I haven't heard any of these songs, by the way, except for the Mac Miller joint.
you know I always put you on the new stuff.
All right.
Just keep listening. All right?
Agreed.
Okay, thank you. Down on My Luck by Vic Mensa.
Was that one of the new songs he dropped?
No, this is from his album sometime. It's not that new.
Oh.
One of Mine off of the Catchers of the Fade mixtape. You should also check that out, John.
Catchers of the Fade.
Catchers of the Fade. Catcher of the Fade, actually.
Singular.
Singular.
All right.
Keep it singular.
Stay single.
Do you, dude. Just live your life. That's what
Keep
I'm-
moving. Stay
that's what I'm-
single.
That's what I'm trying to tell the youth. Just keep moving.
Keep moving. Stay single,
Stay
kids.
single. Don't have babies.
Please
Never
don't.
get married.
Don't be a casual dad.
Ooh. Yeah.
Reference.
Food for thought.
And last on my playlist is Want, featuring Washed Out, also on the Toro y Moi Samantha mixtape. All quality musical sounds. You should just like put them in your ears. They're great.
Listen to him.
John's gonna check it
I
out.
haven't heard of any of those songs.
Yeah,
That's probably why I need to like listen to this.
yeah. Okay.
All right, sweet. So this is what happens to me when I make a playlist. I usually put
What
maybe
happens?
I usually get my phone out right before I'm about to drive somewhere, and I compile maybe like 10 or 11 songs just for that one ride, and they're all called driving, but then there's a number after it, you know. So this one's off of my driving number 7 playlist on my phone. All right, start things off. You got a Smooth All Falls Down, Kanye West.
Okay.
Smooth. A-Man featuring Drake because, you know, they used to be friends. Meek Mill and Drake. Meek Mill and Drake, they used to be friends, and when they did, they made beautiful music. We got Don't Kill My Vibe, you know, K-Dot. The
Quality.
remix with Jay-Z.
Oh, beautiful.
I like that one better than the original. Personal favorite. We got some of that new Future from that Dirty Sprite 2 album, which was Absolute Flames.
I haven't heard that one.
You need to listen to that
I
album,
gotta
bro.
check that out.
Check out Where You At featuring Drake. Great song. Beautiful.
Okay.
And, you know, F Up Some Commas. The classic radio single that was, like, beautiful. Lyrically, it's horrible. Alright? His math in there is kind of garbage, I think. He tries to count. And Future tries to count. But the beat is amazing, so you don't really care about what he's saying or pay attention. And then you have I'm a Ride off the Rich Gang mixtape with Young Thug, Birdman, and who's the third guy on that song? Oh yeah, Rich Homie. Rich Homie Quan's on that too. Then we have some throwback Outkast and UGK, International Players Anthem. Great song. Sweatpants, Childish Gambino.
Yes.
Quality music. We got Juke Juke, Chance the Rapper off that 10-Day mixtape. He
Beautiful.
samples a Notorious Biggie Smalls song. I forgot which song it was. Big Papa. He samples Big Papa on that song. We got another Kendrick Lamar, King Kunta. Up Like Trump, Ray Shremmerd, Turn Up Kings, and shout out to Donald Trump too.
Don't shout out to Donald Trump on our mix
He's so
on our
tra-
podcast.
if we're gonna talk about the Kanye West presidency, we're gonna talk about this Donald Trump presidency.
But don't shout out
They're
Donald
on-
Trump as if we like him.
I mean,
I kind of want him to be president just to see how weird we would get.
Lucas, please
that's
leave.
why everyone wants Kanye to be president too.
But like, At least Kanye
Would
West
you
isn't
okay? Would
a
you
horrible
rather
person.
have Donald Trump or Kanye as your president?
Kanye.
Oh, easily Kanye.
Sweet. Would you rather have whoever is going to be the first lady for Donald Trump
Or a sub sandwich. I'm sorry.
or Kim
I'm a
Kardashian as
little
your
ahead
first
of
lady?
myself.
Easily Kim.
You know how like the first lady is always like taking up some campaign that everyone agrees on?
Yeah.
What would Kim Kardashian take up?
I was just murdering ugly people. Just being honest. I'm sorry.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
All right.
Or no, she does that whole like cell phone minute thing. Have you seen that like commercial where she's like, don't get rid of your throwback minutes so that you can like
Take
look up me
selfies.
on the internet. Like, she'd probably like do something like that.
Should have a selfie movement.
Selfie movement.
Anyways, I also have Miss Jackson by Outkast up on this playlist, and
How many
Nas
songs
is like,
are on this?
this is a pretty big one. There's 15 songs.
Okay.
This is my driving number 7 playlist.
Yep.
There's a bunch more where that came from. So that's what I'm listening to this week. Some quality tunes. Ray Shremmerd's in there.
Just so quality.
They're like the 2015 Criss Cross.
I don't know where I was reading this, probably on Twitter somewhere, but someone was like talking about how they could have been just one-hit wonders, but they're so lit.
They are. They came out with an album like within a month probably of going pro or signing with Mike Will Made It.
Which is just fantastic.
Yeah, they released that thing with that quickness.
Proud of them.
They're trying to jump on that money. All right. We've come to the part of this podcast, of the Keep Moving podcast with Old Money and 2 Scoops.
I'm Old Money.
And I'm 2 Scoops. Lucas is over there.
What up, Lucas? How's it going?
Going well.
How's your book search?
It's going real well. I just stole 2 books off the internet and saved myself $230.
Congrats.
So I'm pretty excited.
There you go, freshman. That's how you do it. You want to save some money? And please know what class you're sitting in, because there might be a troubled senior sitting next to you trying to figure out what class this is. And if you have no answer for him, that's not good. So you wasted a lot of his time this morning. So, but you're a computer science major, so I can't hate you too much, because we're like a small group of dying breed. Anyways, all right, this we're at the point in our podcast where we go to our main topic of the week, which is Kanye West 2020. He recently announced last night at the VMAs that he will be running for president in 2020. I can't even say that without laughing. So this is what happened, right? I was watching the VMAs, and first of all, they had Taylor Swift give him this award. And Taylor Swift,
so basically he won this like the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, but you know, to make it hella awkward for a second, Taylor Swift presented it to him.
yeah, and Taylor Swift pretended to like Kanye West for like 5 minutes while she was reading the prompter. She was like, "Man, we're not enemies, we're friends. I remember."
She called him her friend.
Yeah, in quotes. And she also talked about how like her first album she ever bought on iTunes was College Dropout, which is a complete lie. I highly doubt that.
She also, in quotes, said, "I'm gonna let you finish, but Kanye had one of the greatest careers of all time." Oh my god.
She hates him.
She wants to kill him. She would support
That was
Kim Kardashian's murder
There's
of the
no.
ugly people.
She's not that bad looking. Wait, how big is her forehead though? That's the key.
That's the key. But big forehead
Big
people are
people with
attractive is what
girls-
you decided.
Women with big foreheads are most likely gonna be attractive. Okay, Exhibit A, Rihanna. Exhibit B, Beyonce. Exhibit C, Miley Cyrus. I say that because she has a small forehead, therefore she is not hot, which is also true. There's a science to this.
Science.
So
You know?
basically, my receding hairline My huge forehead equals that I'm an attractive person.
In that beard too.
And the beard?
Beards are in.
Beards are in.
Beards are in?
Yeah.
See, I just don't want to shave every day. That's why I have a beard.
Laziness is in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I think it's always been in, though.
True.
So, anyways, about his speech, Kanye's speech, his acceptance speech, he stood there on the stage for like 10 minutes and said nothing. And then when he just finally decided to talk, he was all about like, listen to the kids, bro. Educate the kids, bro. And he just like was hating on award shows, but he's on one. You know?
And he brought up the whole "I'm gonna let you finish" thing, said how it weighs on his conscience or something, and how it crosses his mind all the time. But then he had to I felt like it was kind of a humble brag when he brought up, he was like, it crosses my mind sometimes when I go to a baseball game and 60,000 people boo me. Like, okay, just bragging over here that 60,000 people know who you are.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
true.
Okay, Kanye.
I have like 300 something followers on Twitter, and half of them know me.
I have like 290 and half of them are not real people.
Yeah, the rest are just bots. Yeah, and he also said something about what was it? About not being tied down to like the industry or something, or corporations. Like, you don't need corporations. You know, that whole like commentary he had during the whole
Yeah.
phase he had when he was pissed
Yeah.
off at everyone.
I mean, that's just his commentary. And I feel like a lot of, what I have to agree with him on is a lot of people misunderstand because they think, oh, you say you don't like corporations, but then you go and work with Nike and your shoes cost $1 million.
Yeah.
But really, with him, when he makes the products, he only has say in the design. He may have a little bit of say in how much they cost, but in reality, that's up to Nike.
Yeah, when
Because the reason he wants to have affordable product for people, but being as he
doesn't have his own shoe
he
company.
he doesn't have the infrastructure to do that himself. So he doesn't have the infrastructure to make quality product for a low price. And so he has to go to people like Nike and then Adidas to make that quality product. But because he's a big name and because they're a big company and they want to make hella money and they know they can off of his shoes, they're going to make his shoes cost hella money.
Yeah, and half the time when shoe people sign these rappers and stuff to make collaborations, it's really just the company's design. They just splash their name on it
Yeah.
just to sell more.
Yeah.
So they're really doing nothing.
And I definitely think that Kanye's had more freedom in the designs with Adidas. Definitely from what I've seen, it didn't look like it definitely looked more more creative than what I had seen from his stuff with Nike. So I feel like he definitely had more freedom to put his own ideas into it. But I definitely think that, because before this whole collaboration, and even after it was announced, before they dropped everything, he was trying to say that it was going to be more affordable. And so I'm over here thinking, oh, awesome, I'm going to definitely cop these new Adidas shoes that he's gonna drop, because I want them. But he's saying they're going to be more affordable, and then they come out and they're $200. I'm sorry, but I don't spend $200 on shoes ever.
But his problem is he only releases 100 of them at a time.
Yeah.
So if he would just have a nice common casual sneaker that can be $60.
But I also think that isn't entirely up to him.
Because
Because-
Pharrell has some shoes with Adidas too, and they're not as expensive as Kanye shoes.
And I think it's because it's Kanye. I mean, he did just win this career award at the VMAs. He's the guy in the industry that everyone knows. And so I feel like he's not entirely responsible for the limited release. I think it's also a big in big part because of the companies thinking that if they limit the release, they're gonna make more money, and they do. So
Yeah. And then after this whole rant about the industry and stuff, he kind of said that he was going to run for president in 2020 and dropped the mic and left.
which I see no problem with. I entirely agree with this, and I will vote for him. Done.
He will get votes. That's the thing. But I just find it so funny. I'm just like thinking ahead in the future here. I'm like on CNN watching a debate, and Kanye West is there. Like that's just, I don't even know like how to react.
I mean,
to that.
debates are already pretty humorous. Like, I think I laughed my way through like all the debates I've watched in the last like 10 years. Even when I didn't know what was going on, I just assumed the things that they were saying were funny.
But those guys are actual politicians.
I know.
They know what they're talking about.
Exactly. Or
Kanye
at least they
has
should.
no idea how to negotiate peace treaties.
Which makes it more
with
hilarious.
Russia. As much, we all know it's ridiculous that Donald Trump even has a chance to get
Why are
votes.
we bringing up Donald Trump again?
Because I feel like there's two extremes to politics. There's Donald Trump on one side, and there's Kanye West on the other side, and everyone else is in between somewhere.
Do you think he'll be like Democratic or Republican?
Definitely Democrat.
Kanye's definitely going to be independent.
What?
I feel like he'd be like a Tea Party guy. He'd be like
Whoa.
are they the people that are for weed, right?
Actually, wait. Yo, he did do that thing with the Confederate flag on all of his like outfits for a bit.
He wore
He
Confederate
tried to
flags?
he tried to like make it his flag.
Yeah,
So,
that
like-
was his whole like weird phase with that album he dropped. That was garbage.
So he might. We never know. He's unpredictable.
Yep. I don't understand. I'm sorry.
All right, okay. New question. Kanye West or D's Nuts?
What question is that?
D's Nuts is
D's nuts.
D's Nuts is running for president too. You didn't hear this?
I think
Are
I'm just
you-
gonna vote for Jesus Christ again. That's what I did last election.
Wait,
I honestly voted for Jesus Christ.
Dude, I wrote my own name in 1 year. I was like, I'm running as an independent, a write-in.
This just in.
I'm pretty-
Two Scoops is running for
I'm
president.
pretty sure John Williams got like 3 votes, like in the last election. And they're all different John Williams. My name is so common.
I think it's funny that there's like old people out there that like really care about this stuff.
Yeah.
And I voted for Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then there's like, no, this kid in Iowa like officially applied this person named D's Nuts for like the presidency, like sent in all the forms and everything, and then on one of the like polls or whatever, like D's Nuts showed up on it, and it got 9% of like the votes. It was like Donald Trump with 40%, Hillary Clinton with 38%, and then 9% went to D's Nuts. So that was like what everyone was talking about like a few weeks ago. But yeah, that's something. Kanye West. That'd be. I'm kind of excited if he actually does. If he's like serious about this.
At the very least, it'll be entertaining, like every other election.
Yeah.
It'll be more entertaining.
D's Nuts is a 15-year-old kid from Iowa.
Tell us about it.
Look at this kid. He looks like he's 10. Whose parents would be like? Because he's not 18. So like, how could he legally change his name to D's Nuts? Like that means his parents had to like sign something. I feel like his dad he just got his dad drunk and was like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I'll go along with this. Oh gosh. All right, I'm not voting for Jesus this year. I'm voting for D's Nuts.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, so but related to Kanye, kind of.
Speaking of Kanye,
Kanye's affiliated with like this one family, like the Kardashians.
I like how you say affiliated as if they're not his in-laws.
Oh yeah, that happened. I forgot about that. I'm just, yeah, they're yeah. He's married to Kim Kardashian, which would technically make Kim Kardashian the first lady if Kanye won.
Which would be, pretty cool or something.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
that'd be amazing.
Whoa. John's
Maybe
into
they'll
it.
do like a sex tape in the Oval Office. She's into that.
Probably.
Would she? But you know they record every. Yeah. Okay. No, that would be true because they record everything that goes on in the White House.
What?
Okay, like I feel like lots
have
of presidents. Okay, Bill Clinton. I was gonna say George Clinton. Bill Clinton, like, didn't he like
Yeah.
have sexual relations with that person?
He did not.
Slick
Didn't
Willie.
you listen?
Shout out to Slick Willie.
Yep.
That's his. That's what.
But yeah, so
everyone on the
speaking of
streets
his
call him.
in-laws, though,
Yeah. What's her name? Kylie Jenner, right?
Kylie,
She
yeah.
just turned 18, probably like last week, like 2 weeks ago.
and apparently people are like excited about that. That's like the new thing to be about.
Yeah, and so the whole deal with Kylie and this rapper called Tyga. Tyga has been with this Kylie girl since she was in middle school or something.
Which is disgusting,
Yes.
might I add.
So when her 18th birthday finally came around, which took forever, by the way.
Were you keeping track or something?
No, okay, this is not okay. That sounds a lot creepy.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, let me clarify.
You want to backtrack a little bit? Okay, okay.
Because everyone is talking trash about Tyga being with this underage girl.
Because he's what, like 26?
Yeah, something like that, mid-20s. And Kylie was like 17 at the time, or 16, or
Yeah.
whatever. But everyone kept talking about it, and I just feel like they've been talking about it for like years. So I'm
Years.
saying like, she hasn't turned 18 and like, she was like stayed 17 for a long time, I feel like. But it was only a year.
Really? You were only 17 for a year?
Yes. So
That's science.
The funny thing is
That's science for the kids.
yeah. But the funny thing is, Tiger released like this surprise album and he only sold like 1,000 copies of it or something.
Because he's trash.
Yeah, he's garbage. He's smelly garbage. And he has a song there called "Stimulated," and he talks about how.
And
like,
let's be honest, we watched the music video.
yeah, we watched it.
It was disturbing.
because Kylie's in it.
And see, the reason we brought this up is because we have this, side segment. It's kind of like a hidden segment of the show that we don't really bring out too often unless it's relevant. Plot twist. It's relevant, guys. It's called the Does She Have Legs segment.
Yeah.
And
Because
so,
she's
yeah.
walking out of a car, and all you see are the legs. So you're like, "Does she has legs?"
Does she have legs, though?
She do.
She does have legs.
The legs are present, and they're legal now.
And they were in, like,
They're of age.
hella high heels, too.
The legs are of age now.
John, why?
But in the video, no. Okay, this song is called "Stimulated," all right, and it's about Kylie Jenner. Mind you, Tyga's probably worked on this album way before Kylie was 18. Okay, the song's called "Stimulated." And
Lucas is not happy with this topic. But keep talking, John.
I'm about to pull up a verse from this song. This will explain
Oh, it's a riveting verse. It's just
so much.
It really speaks to their beautiful, heartwarming, loving relationship.
Yeah, and in the video is even like worse.
I think I threw up a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, we decided to make a podcast.
That's moves right there.
Yeah, we're trying to make moves. This is senior year. Yeah.
So are we gonna end this or what? Do we have final words?
Final thoughts
Yeah. So what are your final thoughts, John?
on like what we talked about today.
Yeah, and just what imparting wisdom would you like to give to the youths?
I feel like if I were to say one thing, it would be this. Please know what class you're in when you start school. I don't care what grade you're in. Please know what room you're walking into before you sit down. Because there might be one struggling senior whose account got shut down in the morning, so he couldn't check his schedule. And he might ask, what class is this? And then Instead of saying I have no idea, dude, I think it's a programming one. You should say this is so and so, 1000, and then that would just make my life a lot easier. So I wouldn't have to leave in the middle of classes, like some loner. Like I'm a freshman. Feel me? This is your fault, freshman. Especially that one kid. I know your face.
This is a really sensitive topic for you.
I'm sorry.
I see
I'm
that.
getting emotional.
No, it's
right
okay.
Now.
It's okay. That's good.
I'm sensitive.
Get sensitive, dude. Keep
Alright.
making moves. Be sensitive.
Yeah, I moved on out that classroom
Good. Keep moving.
and found the right one.
All I gotta say is just, vote for Kanye. Do it for the kids.
For the youth, bro.
Do it for the Yeezys, honestly. He's gonna give everyone Yeezys. And now I think we're done here. We made our moves. We imparted our wisdom onto the youths.
Yep.
And now it's your turn to make the moves. So
move on from this thing.
move on.
You don't
Get
have
out
to
of here.
We'll be back though.
We'll be back.
This is a weekly thing.
It's a weekly thing. This is Old Money.
Yeah, and I'm 2 Scoops.
Shout out to the Greek Thief. Yep.